Hello, everybody. This is Ty, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft episode 7. Hope you guys are doing well today. We started out the episode with seeds. We have 8 new seeds from Mystical Agriculture, and I have a setup right here that is hopefully going to get us some stuff. So, like we discovered last episode, if you want more than just one of a certain seed, you have to make it. So what we're going to do is we're starting out with these seeds so we can make more of these seeds using the essence from the seeds. Yes, hopefully that makes sense. I actually have this upgrade that I'm going to put right there. Perfect. So now that should be upgraded. But what we're going to do is I made these seeds. I'm going to put them on the farmland. I'm going to water them. This is going to require a little bit of AFKing, which kind of sucks. I might have to build another one of those. But the essence will go into this auto crafter here. This is a tier 3 crafter, so it can hold more recipes. And hopefully we can just make all the basic stuff. So we got nether, honey, limestone, saltpeter, amethyst, aluminum, nature, and coal. Now, nature and nether can be combined in a lot of ways to make a lot of different things, like the nether woods, the nether mushrooms, the what's it called? Not the netherrack, but the netherrack, the stuff on top of it. Yeah, all that stuff. So that's what we're gonna start here today. Let's just get these guys planted down, and we'll kind of see how it goes. So nether seeds, nature. We have limestone seeds. Now, the only reason I did limestone seeds is because limestone isn't super easy to find in the world. It's in caves, and that is actually the entire roof of the factory is limestone. So it took a while to get that stuff. So I figured if I ever want to build with it again, we'll have it here. So from here, we have coal seeds, honey seeds, which are huge because we're going to start the bees potentially today. We have aluminum seeds, and we have amethyst seeds. So amethyst is really good too because we can get tinted glass from amethyst and make it so we can do mob spawners and stuff. So we got these guys going. I did make another circle over here with apparently a tree growing on top of it. But we made another circle. We obviously have to, decorate it and stuff. But we're going to start our bees over here. Now, I didn't want to do just like regular vanilla bees, so that's why I made the honey seeds. So we won't have to do vanilla bees. We can do modded bees all over here. Although I'm not quite sure how to get there. So we have productive bees. Lots of stuff. We'll be able to get into that today. But I'm going to go AFK just for a little bit and see how this works. Well, I'd say for about an hour's worth of AFK, not too bad. I still don't want to AFK. I made a couple more seeds, not of each type, but of a couple of the types. But yeah, definitely sitting here AFKing, I feel like, is kind of a waste of time. You know, we really need to figure out how to grow this stuff faster. I think the hydroponic beds from last episode are a good idea if we can make, 80 of them. To make a 9x9 area, but I mean that's a lot of resources. So I think just a little bit of AFKing to get the resources to make those, and then placing them here is probably the best idea. And obviously we're gonna need more than 80 of them. We're gonna need a lot more, but since we AFK'd and did all this, we have a bunch of honeycomb. So I think we should get started on some bee stuff. Yeah, I mean I could keep going and get more seeds of the like other stuff. I guess I should do that too. I don't know. Let's try bees. Let's do something a little bit different. And here we go, guys. After a lot of reading and a lot of resource gathering, we have made a little enclosure for our bees. As you can see, we have a bunch of colored glass. This is probably gonna go. I don't care for it that much. I thought because the bees are colorful, we should do a colorful thing, but it's not that great. Anyways, so I made all of the machines that we need for the bees. I made advanced beehives and their expansion boxes, which are really cool. And then I went to a swamp that I had been to before and found some of these slimy nests, which had 1 bee each in them. So there's a lot to know about this mod. First thing, these advanced beehives are really cool. You can click on them. You can see what bees are in there and what they're producing. And then you can upgrade them as long as you have an expansion box on there. So really cool. From there, in the quest book, I've gotten all the way down to here, gotten the slimy bee, the slimy nest. Nothing too far from there, though. And now, actually, what I wanted to show you guys, so we have these slimy combs now. Actually, I have you can actually set the bees home to one of these by putting it in a cage, sneaking and right-clicking the cage on the nest, and when the bee comes out, it'll be only go into that advanced hive. So really cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, which is going to be a little bit loud because these teleporters are super loud. Yes, very loud. And now what we can do is, I think in this powered centrifuge, we throw combs in here and we can do speed upgrades. But let's see what we get out of this. So we get wax, and it's only a % chance to get like that, a slime ball. So each comb only has a % chance to get what it's made to give. But I don't know if you can get a better % chance, but if you can, that would be better than obviously trying to grow those, because the mystical agriculture crops go super slow. So I don't know. I love mystical agriculture, but it's really tough. But I think what I need to do now, see, we're getting slime balls, we're getting wax, and then the wax you can turn into candles, wax blocks. I don't know if you can really do anything else with the wax. Not really. Yeah, not really. So, I mean, a lot of wax, whatever, we'll take it. And then slime balls, which I don't really need slime balls right now. But what I want to do now is find more bees and continue doing all of this stuff. This is like the big one with diamonds and emeralds and redstone and all that. So that's really big, but I actually need to figure out how to breed them, how to... there's just so much we need to do. So I'm going to do some more raiding, and I'll get back with you guys. And we have more bees now. So, how to get some of these bees, if you don't know, is you can make these nests pretty simply. Where'd my books go? So we can go into productive bees. It's like this dirt nest. You make it with a wooden sword and coarse dirt, and it makes a dirt nest. What you do with those is you put them down, and then you use a honey treat on them. Now, see in the top left, it says repopulation cooldown. So you have to wait that many seconds, 1,200 seconds, to get a bee in here. Now, these dirt nests can give you a leaf cutter, a chocolate mining bee, or this guy, an ashy mining bee. And I don't know what any of them do. Oh, they went into here. They're not supposed to go into here. So I don't want that. I don't want them in here. I did set them for these guys. I thought... Let me check. Oh, you know what? Some bees will only use hives. They will only use nests. They won't use beehives. So let me see if I can figure that out and figure out how to get stuff out of here, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, I figured it out. The only use to these bees, the chocolate mining bee and all that, is for breeding, to get actual bees you want. So these solitary ones are going to use these nests. They're not actually producing anything. So they're just using the nests. So that's good to know. Actually, I can't click. Oh, actually, I have a chocolate bee right here. So if you see the third line down, it says type solitary. So that means it doesn't go into these hives. But when you go over to these guys, type hive, so they do go into the hives and they produce stuff. So now I know that. So now what we have to do is the chocolate mining bees get bred. Oh, actually, let me show you guys. Wait, where is that? Okay, so the chocolate mining bee can actually get bred with the digger bee to create a quarry bee, and the glowing bee to create a redstone bee, which is what we want to create a redstone bee. And then redstone bee, that's that, I think. Oh, actually, if I click uses, Redstone Bee makes Lapis Bee and Cinnabar Bee. So, cool stuff. So I'm just going to keep these nests down, I guess. I don't really need... I guess I could capture the bees if I wanted to, but there's one more thing I wanted to do. So I think you release the bee right here on this bottler, and then with bottles in it, you squish it with a piston, and it'll get the genetics out. I think. I missed. I don't know if that's exactly how it goes. Maybe Yeah, maybe I should put some blocks around that. I have no blocks. I have no blocks. I'd probably let me go get some glass because I think glass would be good. And if I just wall off 3 sides of it, I think that would be the way to go. 1, 2, 3, 3 glass, and then oh nope, I'm having trouble. We go back over here. This is about how fast I can get from place to place. Pretty fast, not too bad. I could probably set up teleporters, honestly, but they're so loud. I don't know if I want to do that. So if we do glass, 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 break that, and do that and that. That did not work. How does this work? Oh, that worked. What did I get? Squashed bee material. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that does. What do I do with this? I got squashed bee material. Do I put that in the index? No. In the centrifuge? Oh, oh, oh. It's going in the centrifuge. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. So we got a bunch. Okay, so we got all of its stuff. So diurnal, endurance, normal, 17%. That just means it's a chocolate bee, temper normal, productivity high, and weather tolerance none. Okay, so this is the one that I wanted out of it. Productivity high is 36% gene sample, so I'm assuming that just means it's not that great of a sample, but potentially if we do, yeah, so now we have a honey treat, which I can feed to a bee, and they have, I'm assuming, a 36% chance to gain that productivity status, so they can produce more stuff. So that's awesome. So now I know how to do that. That's kind of hard to get them into there, but otherwise, not too bad. Just sitting here in the nether, waiting on some glowing bees to show up. These nests take forever, guys. Hey, hey, shut up, portal. Shush. But yeah, just waiting on these guys. But look at this biome we're in, guys. Really cool warped desert biome. I love the colors around here. And whoa, my hover mode's on. But yeah, really cool. Oh, geez, I can't turn it off. Really cool. Honestly, this is the only part that kind of sucks. The more treats you use on it, the less effective they are, unfortunately. So I go down to like 700 seconds, and then I just sit here and wait. But yep, we should have this so we can get our redstone bees here soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! Grab him, grab him, grab them. Get him. No, get him. I got you. And I got you. And, oh, there you are. Got you. Got him. Yes. All right. Perfect. You may be asking yourself, Ty, what was that clip? And I just realized well, I didn't just realize, but I didn't know how to fix it. Anyways, in every single episode up until that point, my audio was echoing, my in-game audio, not my mic. And I finally figured out how to fix it. So when I opened the chest, I could hear just the chest opening like I do normally in game, not double. If you go back into the earlier portion of this video, if you listen closely when I open a chest, it doesn't sound right. So I'm so sorry if that was annoying to you in the last 6 episodes and half of this one, but it's finally fixed. Whew. All right, so if I understand this right, I should be able to release this chocolate mining bee and this glowing bee and breed them together, get a redstone bee. I'm assuming. We're going to try. I think they're both solitary. No, the glowing bee's a hive. Oh yeah, that makes sense because it produces something. So let's set this glowing bee to that guy. And then let's release this chocolate bee. Let's feed you flower and you flower. And will they breed? Come on over here, buddy. Come on over here. I fed you flowers. I fed you flowers. Maybe they have to be closer together. Maybe they breed in here. Oh, first off, white elevators or just elevators instead of those teleporters. Easy. And then I got these, where they at? These nomad bees. They spawned in the dirt nests when we had ashy mining bees in there. So we have 2 more bees that we couldn't have gotten. That's the only way they spawn is when you have a dirt nest with ashy mining bees in there. So, good news, we got that. Now these guys did not breed. You're in here, but you're not breeding. Hold on. Let me sleep real fast. Can I go up? Yep. You sleep real fast. And then maybe we'll try and breed them again. I have some of these rose bushes set up in the corner right there. So that way I can easily... Where are you at? Wait, are you still in here? Yes. So that way I can easily get more flowers to breed with. But... Hello? Good sir. I need you out of here. Hold on. Okay, we set up a little trap, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Let's place you and you and you and you. Will you breed? Oh, Redstone Bee? Yes, yes. Okay, so that right there is a Redstone Bee. Perfect. Let me grab you. Nothing happened to you, right? Nope. So we have a Redstone Bee. It's a high bee, medium production, normal, any flower. Okay, cool. Perfect. So that's going to be our, I guess, our breeding chamber, I guess. Now what we can do, we can make them grow up faster, but it takes a lot of these treats. It takes 20 honey treats to do it and a little bit of time. So if we put that Redstone Bee in there, that will slowly work to make it an adult quicker, which is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to breed up more because I have, 3 glowing bees and a bunch of chocolate mining bees. Yes. So I'm going to breed some more to get more redstone bees, and we'll go from there. Okay, I made a little bit of a mess of things. Maybe not a mess. I cleaned it up a little bit, but I made little cages for our bees here because it seemed like they're pollinating and then going to other hives, even though I set these ones as their home. So I'm not sure what the issue was, but this actually seems more efficient. I have 7 or 8 redstone bees in here. Now, only 5 can fit in the advanced hives, but that just means that there's a few waiting on the wings, so when they pop out, they go in automatically, make more combs. I also have 3 speed upgrades in each of these to make them a little bit faster, but realistically, we want these productivity upgrades, but the only way to get them are with draconic bees, and that means we have to go to the end for those, so that'll be an adventure. Also, I made a little bit of a mess up here. Now, I'm going to explain this to you. So don't fall asleep. It's pretty easy. I have piping running from all of the advanced beehives into a chest. So everything goes in the chest. From here, any honeycomb and honey bottles go into the ender chest, which goes to the ME system. And any combs we get go into the centrifuges. So like right here, they're doing redstone combs into the centrifuge. From here, you get redstone and wax and honey. So the redstone and the wax go into the ME system, and the honey goes into the bottler. When you put bottles in here, it automatically bottles into honey bottles, and those get taken out into the ME system. So everything is going centrally into the ME system. It looks a little bit messy, but realistically, it's all very simple. I actually don't even know how I could simplify this even more. Because yeah, that's that's pretty simple as it is. But yeah, that's what we've done so far. Now I'm just waiting. Oh, and they're almost done. I'm waiting to get some. What are they called? Hold on. I'm waiting to get blue banded bees. So these dark oak nests hopefully will give me at least 1 blue banded bee, so I can breed the redstone bee and that bee to get lapis bees. But that is currently what I'm working on, guys. Little update. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I made a supremium crossbow. Took a lot of inferium, but once I get this thing all enchanted, it should be pretty good. It has no durability. I made a couple of spectral arrows, so that'll be really cool to have that. And then yeah, we can definitely go fight the ender dragon. Although there's still so much I want to do before the ender dragon. I want to get vibranium, maybe get unobtainium. Although actually, now that I think of it, unobtainium is in the end, so maybe vibranium, that would be really cool. But that's what we're working on right now, guys. Okay, I've come up with a design, but I've thought about it. So, okay, I ran out of acacia wood. But this was the design I kind of came up with. But I'm realizing something. I left these bees and these bees here for about 8 hours while I went to work, and I kind of show you guys it's not super efficient, and we want mass production. So I have 1,000 redstone and 1,400 glowstone. When I left, I had about 200 redstone and like 300 glowstone, something like that. So that's not good. Uh, After 8 hours of AFKing, I should not have only 800 more redstone than what I already have. So we need to make this way more efficient. Also, while I was at work, I AFK'd more Inferium, and I got 547 Supremium. So that'll kind of help us a little bit with the Supremium. But what we're gonna do is land over here. I'm going to take all of this down, and I'm going to build a different layout to make this more efficient. And once I build it, I will explain it. So yes, and then of course I removed all the glass because, like we said, the glass was eh. Now this is much more like it. Yes, I like this so much better. This incorporates some nice warm tones with some leaves and the greenery, and it looks very natural, and I love it. Okay, I'm super happy with this. So much better. But yeah, let me explain what we have going on, guys, because it's quite different from the last clip. So these were the two guys we had. We had glowing bees and we had redstone bees last time you saw, but now we have lapis bees, which I think we bred on camera, right? Maybe. Now I don't remember, but yeah, we might have bred those guys on camera. We have gold bees and quartz bees or crystalline bees, which you just place their respective nests in the nether and you get them, and then you can breed them. So those two are actually really easy to get. So it's not like I worked very hard to get those guys. And then I have this contraption here. It is definitely a contraption. I'm going to explain that. But first, if you want to build, honestly, a really easy bee's nest, like I'm trying to go for like mass production, right? So I have 7 advanced hives and expansion boxes, and then just a bunch of bees. Now you can actually put, if we go in here, you can put these guys, these baby baby upgrades. That every time it produces honey, you get a 5% chance of getting a new baby. And those stack if you want to stack them. But that's really cool. So that's how I've been getting so many bees, just by kind of AFKing and letting them pop their own offspring out. And then, and then I have this stuff. I have this ethereal glass. So the ethereal glass, I can actually walk right through it, but the bees cannot go through it. So it keeps them in, and it makes it so I don't have to have a door and have to worry about them escaping when I go into the enclosures. I can just go right in. So yeah, super awesome. These are gonna get taller because we're gonna have more bees. So it's kind of gonna. Oh, I can't talk. It's kind of going to be like skyscrapers, like bee skyscrapers. It's gonna be pretty cool. But yes, this right here, this contraption. There are so okay. Let's talk. I've never been good at cable management. Okay, everything behind my computer, total mess. I'm just not good at it. So under here is a total mess, but that's not what matters because it works. So let me explain. We have 6 powered centrifuges. Now, I want to say these centrifuges are, they don't have a lot of power. I'm going to have to get more power over here. I just realized that is not doing it. But yeah, so 6 powered centrifuges, and they are filled constantly. So I actually need 4 speed upgrades per centrifuge, and it'll work way more efficiently. But those cost diamonds, and I don't have a lot of diamonds left. So we have 6 powered centrifuges. From here, underneath there's a chest that is inputting the combs into the centrifuges via this middle line. And all the output of these combs are coming out of the back into this ender chest, which goes over to my AE system in the factory. So that's how we're getting all the products. From there, we are getting honey from the centrifuges. The honey is going into this bottler, which is making honey bottles, which then goes into this crafter, which makes honey blocks. So we have, I think, around 2,000 honey blocks now, just automatically, which is really nice. From here, these empty bottles go into this chest, and this chest is really cool. So what I've done is all of these, as long as I have bottles in this chest, I know I have bottles in the whole bee system. So what happens is this chest distributes bottles to the bottler and to every single one of these hives. So if we go in here, you can see we have bottles, and every single one of these hives has 64 bottles in them, and they're always replenished. So we always have bottles, and as long as there are bottles in this chest, I know I have enough for the whole system. So it's really cool. And then the honey blocks from there, from the crafter, go into the ender chest into the ME system, and that's that. So it's really cool. I'll show you guys the mess. It's a total mess. Oh, yeah, it's a total nightmare. Oh, and there are these bamboo creepers. They don't hurt you unless you attack them, but they don't explode, so that's fine. But yeah, so here's a total mess. I wish I could like color coordinate stuff, but yeah, it's a whole thing. So ignore that. That's not what's important. And then over here, behind each beehive, we have this this interconnecting line of item pipes, just feeding it bottles and taking out the combs. So this is really cool. I'm actually super, even though it doesn't look great, I'm super proud of this because it actually took me a while to figure out. Because these centrifuges, unless you separate them one by one and don't stack them or put them side by side, this is a really tough thing to do to get everything. Because you have to feed them power, you have to feed them an input, you have to give the output and the fluid output, kind of all together. So it's a lot. There might be pipes that can do items and fluids at the same time, but I didn't do any research on that, so I don't actually know. But yeah, this is great, and I'm really proud of this, supplying everything with glass bottles, so I don't have to like keep crafting more. I do have to craft more when I put a new row of hives in, just to refill it, to fill those hives. But otherwise, yeah, pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. But yes, so we have our bees. And now what we really, really need, guys, is we really need diamond bees. But for that, we have to go to the end, and that is not going to happen this episode. But also iron bees and all these, like, a lot of stuff. But I don't have any I have, like, 40 diamonds left, I'm pretty sure. If I come over here, let's check it out. I'm pretty sure I only have, like, 40 diamonds left-ish. 48. I only have 48 diamonds left. That's not enough. But on top of that, I have 10,000 wax, which okay, this is really weird. I have wax going into this trash can. Like, I whitelisted wax to go into the trash can, and it's not. It keeps going into my ME system, and I don't need that much wax. I already have 1,400 wax blocks, which is 9 of these waxes. I don't know. I don't need that. 9,000 glowstone, 6,000 quartz, 5,000 redstone, 4,000 lapis, 3,500 gold. Yeah, this is great. So the bees are doing a great job, but we need more. Like, I don't just want 3,500 gold. I want like 100,000 gold, and that would take a long time, so I'd have to get all the bees. Anyways, it's the whole thing. But yes, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It is end of the episode time. Unfortunately, there's so much I want to do next episode besides bee stuff. I want to do different dimension stuff, maybe kill the ender dragon, you know. So I'm actually going to end this episode maybe a little early, maybe not, I don't know. And yeah, next episode we're going to do some fun stuff. I already have plans for it. It's going to be fantastic. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to know more about bees, just let me know in the comments, because I'm more than happy to make a little bit more detailed, not whole video, but like put a little bit more detail into these videos to answer some questions, because these bees have been a lot of fun, and there's actually more to them than I think what I put in. So yes, it's been awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. It is free, and like the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye.